is lesson 103. It's your mini lecture. I don't have a lot to say. I mean, you can read everything, but basically they're talking about we're still using the log laws to change things around and do these manipulations on this stuff, and then you just simplify it. Oh, you can't see what I'm pointing at. And so these get a little messy, and the way that they factor gets a little messy, but they're just using the log laws in here, like the product rule, quotient rule. And then I find that oftentimes students factor a little bit differently, so we're going to have to teach Gabby how to grade these things. You're so welcome to read this. And then the next part is power of hydrogen. So I circled them in my book. You might want to memorize these. If you're trying to get pH in your calculator, you can just go negative. Well, what I usually do is I take the log of hydrogen, and then whatever it turns out to be, I turn that answer negative right there. And if they give you the hydrogen, then you can, if they give you the pH and you need to find out the hydrogen, you can go 10 to the opposite of whatever the pH is. And I'll do one of those for you. So those are little formulas you might want to memorize or write down. Okay, so 103, number 8. So this one, it just wants us to use a calculator. So you guys know how much I love my calculator. So I think my calculator can totally do this. So there's no trick to it. They just want us to use a calculator. Figure out how to use your calculator for this. So I have some special buttons. I don't know if any of you have the same calculator as me, but I'm going to use my fraction button. And then I'm going to use I have a button on mine. You probably can't see it. It's shift, and then see, and I can just type this stuff in there. So I got 6, and then I go down here, and I can type the number in. Oh no. I have to start over because I don't know how to delete a number. Isn't that sad? You'd think it would just be clear, but that clears everything. So shift, okay, here I am. I had to have a little talk with my calculator. Okay, don't push any wrong buttons. That's 525000. So hopefully you guys are putting all these in your calculator right now. And then I can raise. I know how to raise stuff to powers, but I just use this button. 1.5. Okay, so it gives scientific notation, and in your answer book they round it to 1.8. So they say it's 1.8 times 10 to the negative 5. Okay. Yep, it was just a calculator problem. The next one is number 10. It says find the concentration of hydrogen ions in a liquid if the pH of the liquid is 6.5. So they tell me what the pH is. pH is 6.5. So I go over and look at my two formulas and which one do I want to use. Well, I want to tell them what the hydrogen is, and they already told me what the pH is. They said pH was 6.5. So I'm going to go 10 to the negative 6.5. And that's going to get me what I want. It's going to give me the hydrogen. So 10 raised to the negative 6.5. And I got 3.16 times 10 to the negative 7th. let's see how they rounded in your book. Yeah, they just call it 3.16. So that's 3.16 times 10 to the negative 7th, like that. Okay? Okay, that's kind of it for lesson 103.